Our last week of the AgriGold Feeding Farmers in the program takes us to not far from Cedar Point. We're in Erie County at Bouy Farms, B-O-U-Y if you're looking it up. First I'll visit with John, then I'll get to his son Tyler. John, first of all, describe the farm and tell us a little bit about the operation.
Well, Dad, we're running just a corn and bean rotation, a lot of corn back to corn. What we're getting in beans and corn doesn't justify us going to wheat at this point. And do a little bit of custom work, cut a little bit of custom planting, side dressing, and some combining. So stay plenty busy. Got myself, my dad, and my brother involved all the time, full time. Tyler over here, my son, he is an agronomist at the co-op Sunrise, and he's just as involved as we are, just in a few different aspects of the operation. Puts in as much time as we can possibly get from him, and certainly need it.
As you look at the operation, the video quickly shows the planting doesn't look like a lot of places we see. You're running twin rows. Tell us about it.
Well, we started twin rows 3 years ago. This is our 4th year, actually. Decided we wanted to try something different, get ahead of the curve with these high populations we need to get in corn. Decided that twin rows would fit our operation a little bit better, not as much equipment we needed to purchase and buy. It was a little cheaper way to go at the time. Looking back, probably wouldn't do anything any different. I think 20-inch rows are just as good. You just need a little bit more equipment there. There's a few management things that you need to do with the twin rows, but overall, we're variable rate in our seed. We're able to come back, increase that population where need be on corn, and reduce that population where need be on soybeans, which is in the end saves us and makes us a little bit more money.
All in the name of utilizing Mother Nature and her sunlight. What is a good corn population?
Well, we've tweaked this up every year. We're up to 45,000 now, top end, 38,000 bottom end, and haven't seen any reason yet. We keep looking for that point where we don't see the tip back, but we haven't seen it yet. So we'll probably go 1,000 or so more next year if Lord willing, these crops continue the way they are, and we're blessed to have a good yield, and it looks like we can increase that. We'll do it again next year.
What's the range on beans?
Beans, we're running a high of 165, and we're down to as low as 125 on the low side.
I'll come back with another comment. Tyler, tell us a little bit about, from an agronomic standpoint, what are some challenges here in Erie County?
Oh, well, same as everybody. We're getting some resistant weeds, mare's tail being the big one. We've had trouble killing giant ragweeds, but a lot of guys are using pre-emerge chemicals on beans and corn, and it's doing a real nice job.
So do the guys like to come out here and work in the fields and look at the rows and go, that's not a lot of room to drive?
Oh, yeah, we've had quite a few people ask us questions over the years, what we were thinking and whatnot, but, we didn't go out picking up a lot more ground, so we thought we'd try to manage our farm better. I'd like to come back and farm, and that was kind of the goal behind it, is to grow more bushels.
Growing more bushels. What's it like being out here on State Route 4? Because if we've come from anywhere in most of the state to get to Cedar Point, we've been by the farm.
Yeah, it's busy, We'll sit at the end of the driveway come October when they get busy at Cedar Point with the combine waiting to get out of the driveway. It's a pain sometimes, but it's good ground. We're very blessed to farm in this good ground up here.
John, we noticed when it comes to side dressing, you guys are side dressing dry. Is that correct?
Yeah, we're actually using anhydrous, and we're coming back and putting a little dry on at the end. It's something we're just experimenting around with to see if that's going to be a way to go. Trying to get a few more units out there.
Yeah. And Tom's busy right now. He was out loading some mulch when we were trying to get everybody caught up.
Yeah, I thought he would come down here, but well, I guess not. But yeah, we're busy. We got that mulch business going, the trucking things going here, and got our hands in probably more than we should, but that's the way it is.
That's the way it is for most producers. And this week's winner of the AgriGold Feeding Farmers program, the Bouy Farms in Erie County.